Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Honestly Invisibly Sick, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. It still has to do with beauty, but it's more of the beauty on the inside. If you guys have read my description, you know that not only do I want to help people with autoimmune diseases and share support and just put myself out there so that other people know that they're not alone while they're going through all of these different autoimmune diseases, or if you only have one. Um, But today is going to be a little bit different. I put in my description that I want to let my light shine for the Lord. And today is going to be one of those videos because I feel like I've put out um, all the videos based on the autoimmune diseases that I have. There's a few things that I haven't put out, but that's for a later date. But majority of them I have, and I just feel like I've been sharing what's wrong with me, what's wrong with me, what's wrong with me, what's wrong with me, and that kind of can be a little bit depressing. I know it has been for me, and I just want to kind of let you guys into a different part of my life and what helps me to get through all of those times of getting those diagnoses of all these different autoimmune diseases, and what helps me get through my everyday life. I'm usually a very happy person. I always try to be very positive, if I can in any way. I don't like to get down and feel sorry for myself, although sometimes I do. I actually had kind of been stuck in a rut for a little while with doing these videos and going through and, excuse me, sorry, telling you guys everything that I have, and then I've had some new things come up, which I'm not um, ready to get into right now, but I will get into later. And I just kind of got stuck in that rut of feeling sorry for myself again. And sorry for my voice, I'm still getting over being sick. And I just don't want that to be my everyday life. And it's not my everyday life. But I just wanted to share a little bit of how I get through it. And how I get through it is, first off, with a lot of prayer. A lot of prayer. If I have a moment, an hour, a second, a week, any time that I have where I'm feeling weak and I can't get through, or I can't handle the pain, or I can't handle one more setback, I just pray, because I know that it's beyond me. It's not something that is in my control. None of it is. None of the diagnoses are in my control. None of the timing of it is in my control. I don't know whether or not I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. That's not in my control. All I can do is get up. That's it. I can get up, and if it is a bad day, I'm just going to pray my way through it. And I don't want to be, excuse me, I don't want to be depressed and sad and a Debbie Downer all the time, which, you know, if you have an autoimmune disease, depression kind of goes along with it. And I'm not going to say that I don't ever get depressed or get down, especially probably a couple days after getting a diagnosis or getting something new added, or, you know, you just have that setback. I probably do go through that. And like I said, I had kind of been stuck in that rut because I had had a few things that were kind of setbacks. And I just kind of got stuck in that rut, and I was like, this isn't you. This is not the person that you are. I'm usually very bubbly. I try to always have a smile on my face. I had a teacher one time. She was a good Christian lady, and she was teaching. I took a patient care technician class, and she always had the biggest smile on her face. And we would ask her, "Why do you smile so much?" And she always said, if you smile, if you just wake up and put a smile on your face, eventually it will be contagious. And she's right. So I try to wake up in the morning and put a smile on my face and not think about, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain and I have to get up and I have to do this and I have to do that. And sometimes I do get stuck in that, but I try not to. I try to be positive and really be joyful in all things. And the Bible tells us to be joyful in all things and to count it all joy. And I have a couple of scriptures that I always find helpful. Maybe you will find them helpful. And the first one is James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. It's consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. I kind of think about that sometimes whenever I'm going through something that's really hard or challenging, and so you're going through it for a reason. There's a reason that you're going through it. You're not going through it just to be a punishment or because you did something wrong. It's just, that's life. We all go through that. And you can either go through life with a bad attitude and thinking, why me, why me, why me all the time, or you can go through life with a positive attitude and just be joyful. And you know, when you are joyful and you're going through a situation, a really hard situation, like whether it be illness or finances or whatever the situation is, other people are watching you. And you could be that person just like my teacher was to me, and me wondering how she could have a smile on her face all the time. And I really mean no matter what the situation, she had a smile on her face. And you can be that person, and then they'll be like, how are you getting through that day? How are you getting through that situation? And then you get to tell them, I choose to be positive. I choose to find the joy. I choose to find the good. You can find a million bad things at any given time. Oh, your tooth hurts, your toe hurts. You know, especially somebody with chronic illness, the amount of pain that we are in on a daily basis, I'm sure we can find something. But to find that one joyful thing, and sometimes when it is really bad and I can't really think of anything, I pull out my phone and I go on YouTube and I watch funny videos. If you watch a funny video, by the end of it, by the end of watching a few funny videos, or usually you can watch the AFV videos and it'll just continue to loop, I guarantee you're not going to still be upset. You can't laugh and be upset at the same time. It's just not possible. So that's just something that I use. I don't know if it's going to help you. I don't know if you're in a place where it can help you. But I know that that's what helps me get through each and every setback. And not only that, whenever I'm having like a really painful day, I just try to watch a funny video, or if there's a funny movie that I have, or just something that's going to bring me joy, so that I know that it's going to curb my mood. Because we do get stuck in that, feeling sorry for ourselves. Well, at least I know I do. And the other scripture that I wanted to read to you guys, it's Proverbs 17, chapter 17, verse 22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. And I'll put them in the middle of the video so you guys can read them as I read it. But that is true. Like, we've always heard that through our whole life. Who knew it was biblical? Laughter is the best medicine. And it really is true. Like I said, I can turn on a funny video and watch it, and by the end of the video I'm laughing. I'm not even thinking about what it was that was aggravating me, or what it was that was hurting my feelings, or how bad I'm feeling. Like, it just is that moment to just forget about all that. And if you know, I know that I serve a God that knows what tomorrow is going to hold. I have no idea what tomorrow is going to hold. I have no idea if I'm going to be in pain. You know, we're not guaranteed every second. So we have to rely and trust in God. That's a lot of the times a hard thing to do, is just to let go and trust. And I'm not going to say that I'm perfect at it, because every time that I do get a new diagnosis or something else comes up, I'm like everybody else. I'm on Google. It takes a few days to process it. It's like, oh my goodness, now this. So it does take some time to process something else new that's happening, as it probably would for anybody else. But again, there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is take my medicine, do what the doctor says, and pray about it. Really, that's it. And prayer comes first. And it should come first for me. And that's just what I do. I'm not trying to be on here and be all preachy, because Lord knows I'm not the one. Because I do go through things. And it is a challenge. But I just wanted to shed just a little bit of positive in a stream of videos that were just telling you guys all about my diagnosis. And I just wanted to tell you, since I told you guys what my diagnosis is, I just wanted to tell you guys how I get through it. I hope you like this video. If you don't, I'm sorry. But I have to let my light shine. And I want to share as much about myself as I can. And my faith is a very big part of who I am. And I'm really proud of that fact. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. And as always, if you need support for whatever autoimmune disease you're going through, just leave a comment down below. If you need prayer, leave a comment down below. I'll pray for you. I'll offer whatever support I can for you. And you're not out there on your own. You're not the only one going through it. There are other people if you just reach out and look. And there's always somebody out there that you can help, just like me. It doesn't have to be in a video. Just a kind word to somebody that you can see that is struggling. And I hope that that's what my channel is to a lot of people. I just want to be that kind word. I want to be just that person letting you know that you're not alone and that you can get through this. You can. Just wake up every day, put one foot in front of the other, even though it looks daunting, even though it feels like it's a mountain that you're climbing. You can climb that mountain. Even if your mountain is just getting up and putting your makeup on, or getting up and making it to the couch. You can do it. Just gotta focus and stay positive. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching again. Have a blessed day. Bye.